Welcome to Beyond Repair. Today we have a 2012 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. And it's gonna work for any JK Jeep. The whole idea, I picked up the car with no muffler on the back. And from my understanding, most of the people just opt out to delete it. Let me just show you how it looks right now. And you're gonna tell me what you think. Like that. You see the pipe? Aww. Exactly. They just took it off. I'm gonna place the camera right next to the Jeep. And I'm gonna do the start. I drove it here, so it's not a cold start with no pipe. But at least you're gonna get an idea. That sounds good until you reach like 3,000–4,000 RPMs. That's where you feel it's a little bit too much. It starts droning a lot. That's why today on Beyond Repair we're trying to fix it with a very cheap solution. Here's the catch. I paid just a little bit over 150 bucks for this muffler out of Amazon with free delivery. Not because I'm cheap, because I just don't have budget anymore for this car. I bought it from a dealership, and after thousands on top of what I paid for different fixes here and there, I still got stuff to do. It's like it's never-ending project. So at some point you have to say enough is enough. Here's the very last Jeep part, and I'm done with you. No worries, we're gonna have a bunch of other videos for this Jeep. But the key point is like you should never have open budget for a vehicle, otherwise you're just gonna throw your money into the air. So today we're gonna see how the cheap exhaust is gonna sound on JK Jeep, and it should be simple and straightforward procedure until we'll start working on it, because it's always simple and straightforward until you start wrenching the Jeep. Anyways, let's get it done. Yeah. That's actually looking good. I was hoping for a bigger pipe, like a bigger can, but small can will work. I should say it's less than 15 pounds for sure, somewhere between maybe 10 and 15 pounds, which is good. It's not gonna add too much weight, but it's definitely gonna make a better soundtrack. I'm really against droning noises. Woo! Those tips. Yeah. Hello. So let's start with that corner, simply because I want to make sure that it's gonna go in. It looks to be in the right spot. You know what? It's been easier than doing the Miata exhaust or something like that, because it's not heavy. You got so much clearance. And I know this job is not gonna take much longer than 10–15 minutes. And every time I'm saying that, I'm running behind, because Jeep, you know. I just said it's not gonna take longer than 10–15 minutes, right? It's never gonna be that quick, especially if you forgot about your hanger. Didn't take your clamp. Yeah, that one. Ah! Old man noises. Thank you. Oh, come on. It's not doing much. To go in. Come on! I'm quarter way. I need to be right here. Let's try one hanger and just see if it's gonna be working or not. Now maybe we'll go with the aftermarket right away. Okay, I see that it's gonna be rattling on the bumper. It needs to go lower. Good news, I got the aftermarket hangers. Let me put them on. Let me show you what I've done. Removing the original hangers was pain because they're so old and like hard rubber. I use some PB Blast, but if you have WD-40, it will be a big help. I put it on the third lower hanger just to have some clearance. As soon as I was doing the second or the first one, I had no clearance whatsoever. So I figured that should do it. Maybe later on when they're gonna stretch from the heat, I'll raise it up, but for now it should do the trick. All I have to all I have left is that clamp. Try to seal as much as possible the holes that they left me right here where they spread the exhaust. I don't think this clamp is gonna cover everything. I think it will be leaking somewhat, but you know what, still gonna be better than it was. Let me finish up the clamp. 2 hangers right there. If you're gonna be struggling like I did with rubber pieces, rubber hangers, this is the tool that can help you. Or you can be somebody rich enough to buy exhaust hanger spreaders. That's like a specific tool, but you know, I'm on the budget. Before you go and start the car, whatever exhaust you install, make sure to wipe out your hands as much as possible. Take a clean alcohol wipe or a piece of paper towel with rubbing alcohol, and every single fingerprint or WD-40 or whatever you have on the exhaust you want to clean, because this thing is gonna burn and stay, and when it does, it's not gonna look good, especially if we're talking about your tips or the part of the exhaust where you care how it's gonna look like. Leave it nice and shiny instead of burnt with the fingerprints and oil. All right, key in, ignition on, roll. I know the trick, it takes about 20 minutes or so before it's gonna start getting quieter, just because the internals inside of the exhaust need to warm up, spread, and you hear the difference? It's get quieter. So let me rev it up. So tell me in the comments down below, what do you think? I do believe it makes it much better. I know I still have a small exhaust leak because my pipe is bent, and this is something that I'll be looking into in a future episode, but for now, like, it's totally idling nicely, and you can hear the, you know, the exhaust. But when you go over 3000 RPMs, it just shows the character, and that is only 150 bucks. I think we have a winner. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, share this video with your JK friends. I really want to push this channel forward, and only you can help me do it. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. I'll see you in the next one.